Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to a new video. But before we get into it, I would like to take a moment to say thank you to all my channel members whose names are appearing on screen now. If you wish to become a channel member and support the channel, you can do so by clicking the link in the description. The first tier will get your name on screen at the beginning of reaction videos. The second tier will get your name on screen plus access to bi-weekly members only live streams. And the third tier will get you all of that plus a members only video on the weeks where I'm not live streaming. Usually these videos are live updates or get ready with me style videos, but sometimes it's recipes or training things. It depends really. You obviously don't have to become a member to support the channel. Just by simply watching, you are supporting the channel. But if you want to send a super thanks, you can do so too. And you can always comment, like and subscribe if you wish to support the channel further. Now, let's get into the video. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ilona. I'm also a Chikara Transformations. I'm an online health and fitness coach. And I'm also a bodybuilder. And if you're curious to see how I train, how I eat, stuff like that, I do vlog a few times a week. In fact, today I'm filming a Q&A. And I'll be training with my new training partner. We're gonna hit some glutes and hamstrings. So if you're interested to see that, then be sure to keep an eye out for that video. Probably coming out next week. And also, if you're curious, if you're interested in joining my 8 weeks transformation program, where I can either help you build muscle or lose weight, or maybe a little bit of both, then email me. The email is in the description down below, and I'll get some information out to you and we'll go from there. Do be mindful that I only have limited spaces for check-ins because I am the one that is doing the check-ins. So, hello Rosie. Good morning. Are you awake now? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Have you got an itch in your ear? Have you got a little itch in your ear with a leggy you can tickle? Oh, she can't reach that ear with her because she doesn't have a leggy, huh? You don't have a leggy there, do you? No. I know, my pretty girl. So today what we're going to do is we are going to look at William Hornby. I saw that this person was featured on the Fat Acceptance. You want to come, baby? Or do you just want to say hi? Rosie likes to sniff, it's her thing. She'll come into your ear and she's like, just like that, aren't you? Just like that in the ear. Yes, come on then, baby. We have little princess joining us. So we're going to look at William Hornsby. He was featured on the Fat Acceptance thread by No Return, and I thought this guy looked interesting. So we'll have a look at some of his TikToks and see what this is all about. He's all about the fat acceptance and like health at every size, which is interesting because he's not actually a big guy himself, and it's unusual to see men advocating in this arena. Usually, thanks for watching me, Rosie. Usually it's women that do this. So, let me move over a little here and see what he has to say. This is his most recent upload. I don't care about medical fat phobia. One of the most baffling things about people who don't support dismantling systems of anti-fatness and ableism is that they could one day be fat or disabled. The fear of being disadvantaged by these systems is used to convince people who are currently advantaged by them themselves. Well, I have news for you. One day you could be disabled, disfigured or fat, and that does happen. And if that does happen, you will suddenly realize the value of working to make the world more accessible and acceptable and less dangerous because suddenly it personally affects you. Do not wait until something like this happens. Stand up for what is right. You should care about medical anti-fatness, and it's your business regardless of whether you're fat, because to quote a critical care of mankind is your business. Alright, let's start again because my screen record wasn't doing the right audio. Stop it now please, Rosie. You're being a little bit annoying with licking my hand. Yes, you are being a little bit annoying with licking my hand now. Okay, let's see what he has to say.
I don't care about medical fat phobia. It doesn't affect me. I'm not fat. You shouldn't need to be personally affected in order to recognize and care about the oppression of others. But actually, in this case, anti-fatness does do harm to people who aren't fat as well in medical settings. Oh, please, do lecture me again. Gladly. You know how...
He's a bit annoying, isn't he? In my personal opinion. Kind of like condescending and lecturing.
Doctors will often ignore fat people's symptoms of illness and tell them just to lose weight instead of actually treating what's going on. So,
now, I do believe that happens, for sure, but I also believe that probably like 70 to 80% of the problems that people experience when they're obese, especially extremely morbidly obese, we're not talking like a little chunky, a little bit of extra chub. We're talking like, you know, people that are carrying 2, 3, 4, 5 whole other peoples on their bodies. More likely than not, if they have medical problems, it is because of the excess body fat that they have. But still, a doctor should take their due diligence and do a proper analysis. I was going to say interrogation, that's not the right word. Investigation. They need to make sure that whatever is going on is not just because of the excess body fat. They should make sure that they take their time to do their job properly.
So you've told me. Well, it's true, and sometimes a similar thing can happen to skinny people also due to anti-fatness. You're going to need to elaborate. Sometimes someone who the BMI classifies as a healthy weight will get told that their symptoms don't need to be addressed because they're not fat, and because they're at a health.
Is he going to give an example of this? Like why, like what are typical fat person problems? I'm sure that all health problems that exist, most of them get exacerbated, are more likely to increase when you have excess body fat. But I'm pretty sure there's nothing out there that's just a fat problem, right? Like people can have things like PCOS or diabetes or hypothyroidism, I was going to say that, but hypertension. All of that can happen with quote unquote skinny people too. So
Healthy weight, nothing should be wrong with them. Whoa, really? Yeah, well, when you treat something that isn't a pure indicator of health, like weight, as a pure indicator of health, you're going to misdiagnose and mistreat a lot of people. Fat people bear the brunt of that, but skinny people aren't unaffected either. Wow, I guess I'll never again say, I don't care about medical fat phobia. It doesn't. Would you ever take a recommended prescription that only has a 2 to 5% success rate? Well,
if your doctor, let me just read the spiel that he's put on the side here. If your doctor is giving you this blanket prescription without knowing anything about your exercise or eating habits, they're negligent. I would actually agree with that. Furthermore, if your doctor is telling you to intentionally lose weight that is recommended, that comes up with 2 to 5% success rate, as stated in this video, the best source of this are the National Insurance of Health, the National Institute of Health 1959 study on intentional weight loss, probability of obese person attaining normal body weight, 2015. A blanket prescription for intentional weight loss is deeply irresponsible and cannot be backed by science. It increases the risk of developing eating disorders, and due to immense failure rates alone, it's not worth your time and energy. I think this is basically giving somebody just a pill to lose weight. I think it can be a great tool, but obviously if you're not fixing the mentals, you're not going to be successful. You know, you need to make sure that you diet at some point. You need to make sure that you're changing your diet I don't mean restricting. Eat more whole foods, eat more protein. You need to change your your liquid intake to drink a lot more water, not sodas, not like sugary coffees like from Starbucks and stuff like that. You need to make an effort to exercise more. Taking just a pill obviously is not good enough.
Well, I guess it depends. Are there other recommendations that could be made with better success rates? Oh, yeah, definitely. Then no. That is a horribly low success rate. Why would anyone ever try that? Because it's one of the main recommendations that doctors give to their patients for just about any symptom of illness.
Well, this is the problem in general with the medical system, right? Doctors, I think it's becoming more holistic as time progresses, but doctors are prescribers of medicine. Unless they're like doctors in like hospitals and stuff, and they do operations. But when you go to your GP, they are a prescriber of medicine. They're not there to really look at your diet or your exercise routine. Now, good doctors will take a look at that. Good doctors will also take an interest. Hey, baby girl. Will take an interest in nutrition, and they will try a more holistic approach rather than pushing pills. But especially in America, where the big pharma industry really is a big financial sector, basically, I'm pretty sure the doctors, do they not even get, they get what's the word I'm looking for, when you sell some commissions sort of thing, right, on like selling prescriptions? Isn't that like why there was like the whole opioid epidemic? Because doctors basically got incentivized to prescribe medicine. So I think, from what I understand, if you want to become a doctor, out of all your coursework, I think there's only like, they do something like 20 hours or like 5% of all of their materials of becoming an actual doctor is nutrition based. So it's a very, very small percentage of everything that they have to learn. Doctors are prescribers of medicine. They diagnose and they prescribe medicine, basically. So, which is not the right way. It's not the wrong way. But I personally prefer doing a more holistic approach where possible. Now, obviously, there's some things you can't treat with diet and exercise. But a lot of modern day ailments, a lot of things like obesity, you don't, like, I'm not talking about the effects that come from obesity. But even that, like, for example, certain types of diabetes or insulin resistance can be managed through diet. Hypertension can be managed through diet. Things like anxieties, depressions, a lot of that can be managed through diet and exercise. So I'm not saying they will fix all of it or every case. I'm just saying many things can be resolved through an appropriate nutrition plan. So really, people should maybe look to go to dietitians. Nutritionists is, there's good nutritionists out there, but becoming a nutritionist is not necessarily as hard. You can become a nutritionist by doing a course for like over a couple of days and become a nutritionist. But dietitians is more medical. So people should really probably look, if you're overweight, you should probably look to work with both a dietitian that understands your medical needs and what diet is best for you for that, as well as working together with a doctor, and maybe have a combination of lifestyle diet approach. Well, when I mean diet, I don't mean the calorie deficit. I mean literally just the food that you consume, right? Like my diet is mostly whole foods. That's what I mean. So they should have a diet. They should approach their health from the perspective of diet and wellness, as well as medical, in my opinion.
That does not seem like a responsible thing to prescribe. Oh, it's not. So what is it exactly? Intentional weight loss. And we're talking a blanket recommendation of, have you considered losing weight? Oh? Yeah. It's impossible for 95 to 97% of the population to lose weight intentionally.
I don't believe that's true. Everybody can lose weight. If they keep it off, it's a different thing. But to lose weight is not hard. You just need to be in a calorie deficit. To keep it off is a different story. To do it in a healthy manner, to do it in a sustainable manner, all of that's a different story. But I do not believe that it's impossible for 95% of people to lose weight. That's bullshit. We can all lose weight. This study that he's quoting, I would have to take a look at it, but actually, let's get it up here. So this was published in 2015. So the objective is to examine the probability of an obese person attaining a normal body weight. The methods are used. We do an example of individuals aged 20 and older from the United Kingdom's clinical practice data link from 2004 to 2014. We analyzed data of 76,000 obese men and 99,000 obese women. We excluded participants who received bariatric surgery. We estimated the probability of attaining a normal weight or a 5% reduction of body weight. During the maximum 9-year follow-up, okay. The probability of attaining a normal weight or maintaining weight loss is low. Obesity treatment framework, currently community-based. So this is, you see, this is different. This is what I'm saying. So this guy is misrepresenting what the facts are. It's not that it's impossible for people to lose weight. No. What the study is saying here, it's to attain a normal BMI or to maintain the weight loss. That's what people fail. Do you need to go out, baby? Is that what it is? But can you wait? Can you wait 5 minutes? She needs to go out because she was a naughty girl. She didn't want to go out last night. So, okay, let me just rush through this. What he's saying is basically he's misrepresenting the information here. Everybody can lose weight. It's very difficult to either get to a healthy weight where you're obese or to maintain the weight loss. And that I believe.
That has been proven study after study for over half a century. Of course we shouldn't be mean to fat people, but... No but. What do you mean, no but? I mean, whatever cruel anti-fatness you're about to justify by treating that very true statement as a caveat shouldn't be said or thought. But doesn't this conversation deserve what do you guys like to say, nuance? People's right to exist and not get discriminated against is not a conversation that's up for nuance. That is a basic human right, and there aren't any buts about it. Oh.
I agree, you shouldn't have to be mean to fat people, but at the same time, denying that fat is unhealthy is also bad. Right, I'm gonna have to go, guys, because I think my dog is about to fucking piss herself. Are you about to do poo-poos? Are you about to do poo-poos in the kitchen? Are you about to do poo-poos in the kitchen? Yes, I think she is. So this is a very quick video. I will revisit this guy for another video. Because I don't think I'll have time to film any more today. So you'll get a very brief one, guys. It happens sometimes. So enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching. Insert a poo-poo emoji. Comment, like, subscribe, dislike the video if you disliked it. Let me know down below why, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.